major breaking news out of the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit in California. A decision today has is allowed to go into effect. A lower court order that declared that California's 1 in 30 rule that says you're only allowed to buy one firearm every 30 days, or if it's your first firearm you've ever bought, you have to wait 30 days for it. I'm happy to report the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals has issued an order today after oral argument in the case that basically has brought back to life the lower court decision that says that law, the 1 in 30 law under California law, is unconstitutional under the Second Amendment. There is no opinion yet. That's being written now, but there's a huge oral argument, and now, guess what? An order today allowed the stay entered by the lower court to go into effect. This means the 1 in 30 rule right now has been stayed. It is not enforceable because of a decision by the United States District Court for California, which again was initially stayed by the Ninth Circuit, but after oral argument in front of a 3-judge Ninth Circuit panel, guess what happened? They reversed the stay, meaning they allowed the lower court order to go into effect. This is a very big deal. Just as a reminder, the argument basically between California and the Firearms Policy Coalition was that this was unconstitutional because there is no historical analog law that allowed government to basically say you can only have one gun every 30 days. If you draw an analogy, it's no different than saying you can only buy one book every 30 days. Hey, you got a whole library already. Why do you need another book? Same idea. Now, this is a big deal because textually, to find this decision that you have a right to acquire a gun more than every 30 days obviously implies or necessarily implicates the fact that you have a right to acquire guns, which is very good because the right to keep and to bear arms presupposes that you have somehow acquired the guns since you're not born with them. So that's a very good decision by the Ninth Circuit that's going to be written up that says you have a right to acquire, which, by the way, will likely have a ripple effect in the ghost gun fight because one of the ways one acquires firearms, in addition to being able to buy one from an FFL, is, of course, the ability to make one. So again, this is a very big deal. I just want to also say one additional thing, that guess what happened? There was an attempt by California to say, hey, this is about stopping gun trafficking. We don't want people to buy multiple guns and then be able to gun traffic it, and then be able to gun traffic it to other people. But guess what happened? That really blew up an oral argument because there's an exception to the rule for Hollywood. So if you work in Hollywood, you can buy as many guns as you need to. But if you don't work in Hollywood, if you're not a special snowflake, guess what? You could only buy one gun every 30 days. So this is a very big deal. We don't have an opinion yet, but it's pretty clear what's going to happen. This California law is going to be knocked out as unconstitutional under the Second Amendment, which is the exact same decision that the lower court decided a while back. And I'm happy to report this will be a big Court of Appeals win. And again, as you know, every brick in the wall in favor of the Second Amendment is really important. We can use it elsewhere. All right, folks, going a little fast today because I'm down here in Knoxville, Tennessee for the Gun Owners of America conference. We'll be talking a lot more over the weekend, but I wanted to get this out to you pronto, and I'm happy to report our friends in California should be smiling today. We'll talk to you soon, very soon, here at the 4 Boxes Time.
Orders up. Table 2A.